Alright, I guess I'm online now. But we might never know. I'm just gonna go ahead and start working, doing my thing. Just gonna be quick today, I guess. So gotta start on this tree here at the end. Blend that one. I might need a while to get into it. I completely forgot what I'm doing and how Photoshop works. I think I always use that one. And then oh, don't I? Blending that. Yeah. Oh my, this brush is way too big for the eraser brush. Okay. Why is it that one again now? No. These settings are a little strange. Yeah. I mean, we are... Yeah. Too much opacity. This to be darker here. It just does not look very three-dimensional. It kind of looks like... I do not know. I wonder if it wants to be a little more blurry, maybe. Maybe that's the thing. Let's just try to get some variation into this, some high contrast, since it is in the foreground, in the most is the most foregroundy thing. Feel like I have to make noise, but there should be music, so maybe I do not have that to do that. I really hope that at the end of this, even though it's gonna be very short, it's gonna look better than it looks now. kind of trying to understand the pattern that I see in the reference image, but I don't know if I really understand it. But drawing is just 75% winging things for me anyway, so Also, I kind of managed for every single tree in this example to look like a completely different brand of tree. I mean, not brand, but type of tree. Brand. No. Oh, hello. Should I call you Vedika like Ayuni always does, because your username is different? Nice of you to show up. I'm sorry, my English becomes worse the more people I'm talking to, so. But thanks. This is the thing here. I did that on my first testing stream. I mean, not all of it. Like 60% of what you see here, because I did a testing recording before that. But it's supposed to be that picture on the right. Yeah, cool. I like your name. It sounds so good. You mean the trees, because that is definitely, I would definitely agree. Every single tree looks completely different. So I hope that at the end of this process, in a few hours, they will kind of look like they're the same, because in the reference they're definitely the same. Sort of. I mean, they're just further away. So like this is like that, and then this is it's just trial and error for me. But it's a process, so it's gonna look weird for 75% of it. Yep. I will blur this smudge, blur these dotted things. Pretty sure. I will do something with it. I don't know. I don't really have a plan when it comes to art. I just start doing a bunch of random stuff, and it's always going to bring me in either one direction, for it to look worse or for it to look better. And once it is determined for me which direction any action is taking, I will adapt. Keep doing it or not. And I feel like the thing I'm doing right now is bringing me into the bad direction. So I will see how I can blur this and what it looks like from far. Kind of strange. But every layer of drawing I do will still be kind of in the painting, even though I draw on top. And I kind of like that idea. So what brush is this one? Okay. Let's see what that does. It takes a lot of precision. It probably shouldn't. I think very talented artists do not lose time on details, and that is the stage where I am at, the losing time on details stage. So I do lose a lot of time on it, and then in hindsight you could have you can say, oh, I would definitely not have had to do that because I deleted it every afterwards. But it is a part of the learning process, so I don't hate it, even though I know it's happening. And I especially like the awkward stages because I can look back on it later when it looks better, so I can feel better about myself when I look how much better the whole drawing got in the course of the whole creation process. And that is really nice. And the bigger this difference is, so the shittier it is at the beginning, the more satisfying. So to get it like that a little bit, I'm gonna go back to some dark colors and draw those lines in that the other tree has to get closer to the other tree. And I really like that there's a tree at the end because it kind of stops. Wait, it kind of, like, if that's what the viewer is looking, it kind of stops it from their eyes from going off the drawing. It's composition thing. So that's, oh no. I drew on the wrong layer. That's good. The composition thing, I mean. Gotta fill in this area. Looks weird. Even though I don't like the pattern. I want to sing something, but I'm not going to. In moments like these, I kind of wish I had 2 monitors, but I do not have space for them on my desk on account of all the junk I have lying around. So instead of 2 monitors, I have a bunch of sprays, lava lamp, stickers, old notebooks, books. Everything just is lying here. Oh, wait, okay. I always get confused with layers when I even try small Photoshop things. Yeah. Well, I get, sometimes I draw in the wrong layer, but my confusion is, should I make a new layer for this? Or should I not make a new layer? Does this deserve a layer on its own? And sometimes I separate the lights and the darks. Here I do not separate the light tones and the dark tones, but on the iPad for some reason I do it there. And then I don't know if I should make a multiply layer or just pick the color right away, because I don't like multiply that much. It's takes some getting used to. And as for the lava lamp, unfortunately mine is broken, so now it's just a curvy lamp with a red substance that is never gonna change, never gonna move around, and I don't know, it's make me sad, but I can't throw it away, because I throw nothing away. I keep everything except for packaging. So sad. So now I gotta go to the other trees and try to look them a little bit like this one. So for example, this one. And notebooks, I also love them. I love the smell. Is this the one? No. Is this the one? No. I love the smell of notebooks. I've written so many diaries. Now I'm confused with the layers. I do not know. Is this the one? No. No. Oh, there it is. I love notebooks, writing stuff inside of it. Just I'm a writer, so I used to have put all of the notes to stories I wanted to write into the notebooks. Yeah. I've always wanted to kind of do scrapbooking, but I'm too lazy for it. So I haven't done any notebooky thing in a while. The last thing I did was I have a sketchbook where I was practicing an OC, a character that for my book, the book that I've written. So I wanted to draw the character, and I was practicing it, but I haven't done that in a while. So also have a programming book lying here. I should definitely read that. It's a book about refactoring, and it's very interesting, but I have only written about 5% of read about 5% of it. I find it very difficult to read non-fictional books. Just the focus, the ADHD kind of part doesn't like non-fictional book. I mean, mine doesn't. What kind of stories do I write? So it kind of changed throughout the years. When I was a teenager, and I was this kind of edgy teenager that would write sad stories about people passing away and just stuff like that. And now I hate that. I definitely do not do that anymore. Now I want to write funny, abstract, ironical stuff, and also with fantasy elements. So I've written a text for a kind of journal-y thing that's in my country, so like a paid job, and it was supposed to be about the bad virus. So I write a satirical thing about how people behaved stupidly in every way around it. That's the last thing I wrote. The book I wrote was a kind of sad-ish but positive book about a girl who non-verbal girl who met a blind horse, and then kind of it was a story of a friendship between them and how she recovered from her trauma. So that's that. book in German, but now I kind of cringe when I think about this story. Because I was 15 and 16 when I wrote it. And it is like the mind of a 15, 16-year-old. So that's a little... But it's a part of me, so wanted to do some more advertisement for it. So that's why I want to draw the character, so I can send the book to people and put stickers in the package. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, you're learning German. That is so cool because my book is in German. Ah, that's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna read. I have a tough time focusing. I'm an ADHD girl. Technically without the H, so autism and ADD. But I knew you were also. I guessed you were neurodivergent because you were the one who recommended me this Discord server, which I have not yet written in, but I need my time. But thanks for your compliment. Well, if you're ever interested, my book actually doesn't have any trigger warnings, and if I would write it again, I would put a trigger warning for the topic of death, just like a topic warning. But if you don't mind that topic, then you can find it on my link tree, but no pressure. But I wish you good luck with your journey of learning German. We learn German as the first language, the second language in school. So we have three main languages. It's Luxembourgish, the native language. Then there's German. All the TV is in German. Lots of things are in German. And then there's French. A lot of stuff is in French, and a lot of people are French. So, and I think I kind of mix people up. But I think you said you knew Hindi when I mentioned that I was following a Hindi tutorial. So that's pretty cool. I'm interested in the languages people speak because I think languages are so great. I kind of want to learn a sixth language, but then I would definitely need once the opportunity to speak it. And so then that would mean probably if I learned Portuguese, a lot of people here speak Portuguese, then I could speak it. Whereas with other languages, I could not. I would need to move around to speak it. So I'm kind of, yeah, that's cool. I have a question actually. When I watched that tutorial series, he often said words in English. Is that a tutorial thing, or is that a Hindi thing? I was wondering because sometimes he just said a word in English. But might have been because of Unity and because it was a tutorial thing. Yeah, I don't honestly. That might sound weird, but I do not know if German is hard because it is so close to my native language. I don't know. Well, it might be. I think French is hard. German is very close to my native language, so I might get a lot of stuff intuitively. I know it's harder than English because it has a lot of gendered stuff, and what's it called? French has even more gendered stuff. That's why I really like English because it's just most things. So I'm gonna go steal. No, it's not done yet. But when I'm done with this shading, I'm gonna steal it for all the other trees because they are all copy pastes. But I really liked the Hindi tutorial. Sounded very great. Sounded nice. The language. It's just one thing I didn't understand. So and then I tried to get it to work because I think I did something wrong, and then I got annoyed because I was working on my game. That's why I watched tutorial. Then I went over to writing a motivational letter to go to university, and then I got annoyed with that too because I hate writing administrative letters. Then I watched the stream, and then I decided to make my own. But I don't know how long I will be here. Oh, that's cool. We also use a lot of English words in our language, like shopping, parking. I don't know. There's the and a lot of words referring to modern life are kind of just in English. I feel like. Yeah. And we German people can understand us when we speak Luxembourgish because there's a lot of similar words or words that we just stole. So that's very interesting about languages. So now I'm gonna steal this shading. And put it. No, you know what? I don't want to steal it. I want to do it by hand. This is annoying me. Okay, first of all, I want this one to be a little more contrasted. Because it's more in the foreground. Ah yeah, the neurodivergent thing you said. Yeah. I can work around 20 minutes on something. That's why the Pomodoro technique is probably good for me to try. And then I start getting annoyed unless there's some kind of factor that is limiting me. Like when I'm on stream, I tell myself you have to stream longer than 20 minutes, so you're gonna stick with this. Or if I'm at a university course, I will obviously stay for the whole duration. But if I'm at home and nothing is forcing me, I just stop. It's also with the drawing. I kind of want to change subject in the drawing itself quickly. So everything kind of advances at the same time. Because I will get annoyed with the tree and then I will have to do something something different. But that's kind of harder to do when programming. so you have to stick with at least I feel like I have to stick with one thing. I'm gonna get rid of these. I have to stick with one programming thing until it's done, and then rather than changing programming subject area, I just do something completely different, and that's why I don't advance quickly. That's why it's taking so long to make this game for me. Because that's that thing that I didn't understand, because I think he must have said something that I didn't understand. I mean, it's my fault. It's my fault. But there's just the thing that's not working, and it's annoyed me so much. But what I started doing was I made an Excel tabal. How do you call that? Like an Excel thing, anyway. tablet maybe. No, I don't know. I made an Excel thing where I wrote down my current mistakes, and every time I solve a problem, I can cross it and write a solution next to it, and then I can always look back at how many problems I already solved, because the list is gonna get longer and longer with solutions, and then I see, oh, I solved all those problems, so it's gonna be fine. So then that's what I do now. So I'm probably gonna have to write that problem down sooner or later, so I can complain about it on my Excel sheet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now for every single tree, but I kind of like it. Just easy strokes. But they still look like two. Well, they look closer together, I think. Maybe. They do look like two different trees, though. But we'll fix that along the way. It is a nice trick to have a devlog. Oh, are you doing that? Wait, what do you mean exactly? Because I was thinking dev vlog, but you said dev log. Oh, you meant the thing, probably the thing I said about the list. Yeah, I should definitely do it better than I'm doing it right now. More. Oh, now this tree is so different again from all the other ones. Gotta get back to this one. I also wrote a game design document, because that's what I learned in game design class, but I keep not updating it. I should definitely update it with everything, the game mechanics, the progress, but then I don't, then I kinda don't do it. So devlog should probably be something I should look into, what it is exactly, because I was just winging stuff. But yeah, this tree is definitely much too much lighter. I wanted it to be a little lighter because of atmosphere and the air in between and the stuff in the background being lighter, but I think it's way too much. Is it closer now? Is a little closer, I guess. Now it's moving further away from the reference image, but that's not too bad. I'm actually not good at design. I kind of had an epiphany and I realized, yeah, I want to do art, but my design, just making stuff up from thin air, I mean, maybe I can work on it and get better, but it's just not as great as, it will never be as great as some of, because when I look at people's artwork, that they just came up with just interesting lighting stuff, just dramatic lighting, colors. I think I will always need some kind of reference image, and that's not so bad. I can just be an artist, that not a designer. But I do want to make character design. I think I could manage that maybe. But environment design, I don't know. I'm probably always gonna rely on photos. Yeah, thanks. Then you could argue if anything is original. I kind of like that debate. Obviously, yeah, some things you can call them original, even though it is made up out of the pieces of everything that is out there are already kind of out there as pieces in the universe. I don't know how to say that in English, but that was kind of the program in my high school philosophy. Like one dude, David Hume, said something like that. I don't really know exactly what it was, but it was something along the lines of everything is made up out of pieces that are already in the universe. Something like that. So you could argue, well, you don't need to worry about it because everything is put together and separated and put together differently. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get to this middle one. Yeah, I mean the one that's behind it is so much lighter. So much. I cannot find any excuse for it. Like it's the atmosphere. No, it's too much. I will fix that. So little bit. Okay, I think now I'm kind of in no, I don't know if you say that in English. I'm kind of now I remember Photoshop, so now I can kind of start doing something, because right when I started the stream, I felt very much that this is every time I start doing something, I need a while to get accustomed to the thing again, and then I can do the thing. I think I'm gonna paint with lighter values because I cannot see anything. Kind of making up my own tree, but that's fine. Trees are a hard subject area for me. I'm not good at it, so that's a good training for me that I'm doing a tree. I hope the stream saves this time, because last time I did not know that you had to set that specifically. Alright, I need it lighter, I think. Even though this should be in the shadow because the sun is coming from... Anyway, no. I will figure it out. And the image slowly emerges. I mentioned on when I started this on the first stream that I forgot to save that one. That this is the first time I'm drawing something first in grayscale because I wanted to try it out. I saw an artist recommend it. I can show it. It's Jordan Grimmer on YouTube. Oh no, go away.
Hello, my name.
Nope, there's already music in the background. He made all of these awesome paintings, and he made some of them first in grayscale, and I was like, yeah, I should try that. I want to try that. So now I'm trying it. Yes, they have so many details to add. Kind of... Oh, you mean trees? Because I was talking about trees, I assume. I forgot. Yeah, it's this color. Yeah. I guess you're right. That's probably what makes them difficult. I wasn't really thinking about what makes them so difficult. But I also think that nature as a whole is difficult because it's so arbitrary and it was not built by humans. It was built by something else. So might not make sense in a way that human creations make sense. So I should not do too much contrast. Alright, no, it's not too much contrast. And then at some point I will put the color in, but I have not yet thought about how I want to put the color in. Probably just as a multiply, or I will set these here as multiply and then put the color in. Or I will alpha lock it and then I've thought of some techniques, but gotta research that a little better before I actually start. I kind of like it that I'm doing something a little bit more stylized now. Oh, as an artist, I want to be more stylized. Even though I think that's... Well, in technique it might be easier than photorealistic, but in design I feel like it's harder. Like photorealistic, you have to have really good technique. I've seen people debate whether that's art, but I definitely think so. It is just you have to have such a good technique, and then it's stunning. I've seen people do photorealistic drawings with pencil, and that is so amazing. I could never with pencils. That is amazing. They must be so good. So much practice. Right, hopefully it's not too much contrast. Too dark. Too light. Shouldn't have too much contrast because it's in a middle ground. Now this one is weird again. They should be darker. So let's make it here darker and here darker. Yeah, already looks better. I think this one could use some twigs Alright, I don't know if you're here yet, maybe not, but bye. Thanks for being here. Thanks for entertaining me. Probably gone already. Hope you have a nice rest of the day or night. Okay. Let's put some detail into... No, I'm gonna... Now I can't decide. Those here. Let's make them a little darker. They're too bright. And let's start putting in some rough details. Yes, yes. A little bit blurrier. Too dark. I wonder how long I've been going. Doesn't matter. Now I don't know what to talk about. Anyway. This one I'm doing here was a custom shape. That's why it doesn't have the same shading the others, because the others was a copy paste, and this one I just made a custom shape out of this whole tree. So now I get to put in the shading. Kinda like that. I mean, there's a lot of shortcuts you can take in digital art, but I do use some of them, of the shortcuts. I do like some of the shortcuts, but I don't like all of the shortcuts because it can be so relaxing to just do something monotonous but kind of cute, kind of fun. It can be so relaxing. I kind of want to sing something, but I don't know what. Oh, I forgot I have background music on. I should probably definitely not sing something. It's gonna be so grating for anyone listening to this. That would drive me crazy. I don't hear the background music, so... Okay, note to self, do not sing. Do not. Put some bright areas in. Yeah. I already completely forgot which brush I used for these leaves, but I kind of want it. Might do another brush for the floor leaves. See, that's the thing where I can get behind a little bit brushes, even though I don't like them as much as other people. Maybe, probably just because I'm too lazy to learn them, what I do. But still. No, no singing. Oh, that is that is gonna be hard. Gonna have to check the chat regularly. I don't wanna miss anybody. All right. Maybe I can image, flip canvas. Oh my god. This is this okay. It was necessary. It needed to happen. So where is this one? Here it is. So let's go and do some. Why is there color in? I did not put any color in. Be a little more irregular. So some brighter shading. Too bright, too much contrast. Or maybe too much opacity. Okay. I think I need to draw a shadow of this. Okay, this is the light spots. This is the grassy things, and this is the shading. Okay. Something similar to this. Maybe darker, potentially. I don't know how I managed to get some color into this when this was not a color thing. Let's say this one is raised from the ground a little, so it goes here. Yep. And here is the sunny spots, so we have to delete these sunny spots. Why Why does that not work? Is it here? Alright. Okay, now this is drawn. I feel like this one is too bright, the sunny spots, and this one is also too bright. So let's make them darker. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey! Unfortunately, I cannot increase the mic volume. It's already at full. Maybe I'm getting something wrong, but it's already at the full level. Oh yeah, probably the problem is, I guess, that when I'm not close to it enough and I'm just mumbling while I'm drawing. That's probably what you meant before. Thanks for showing up. Never spoken to you before, like. So, yeah. Nice to meet you. Thanks. Nice to meet you too. It's Luxembourgish. Probably sounds like German because I think our accents sound very similar. I heard Ayuni mentioned you were from the UK. So because I really love that accent. It's actually kind of what we're taught in school, but yeah, I don't know if I got that right. But I wanted to say, yeah, hi. And what I'm doing right now is I try to draw this image to the right, which I took at some holidays, and I wanted to make it more magical and more stylized. So I'm kind of trying to get it right, but it's taking a while because I'm a beginner, especially at landscape drawing. So maybe I could put... I'm thinking aloud. Trying to see this chat better because I never really see it. So... Right, what was I doing? I'm trying to get the trees to look like they're all the same trees, because the main problem I had when I was starting this is that they look all very different. And yeah, I think I'm gonna switch topic. I have to switch the subject very often because I get bored quickly. So I think I'm gonna paint in some lighter values here. So I started, I've always kind of liked drawing, but I started to practice this summer, and I mostly practiced figure drawing, so that's why I'm very insecure in my environmental drawing, because I just have absolutely no practice in it. But this is so I see this here more as more like a practice than I see it as a drawing. Like, I mean, it is a drawing, but it's not a regular thing I do. I do. Thanks. Thanks. I mostly draw people on my Instagram, so I have more practice in people than I have in landscapes. But I do also want to draw landscapes because it is my dream kind of to draw my original characters from the stories that I write in landscapes. But not necessarily landscapes, also just maybe a room or something. So places, maybe you should say places. So that's what I'm doing there. And I don't know since when you're here, but I explained that this is also the first time I try to start in a grayscale, just getting the values right before getting the colors. Got that from like a YouTube person on YouTube giving out tips. Yeah, that looks kind of fine. So I will see how that goes, and if I like it, I will adopt this technique. If I don't, I will just start with colors. Yeah, that's true. And I definitely need to practice in values because I neglect their importance. I don't make the dark areas dark enough, and I don't make the bright areas bright enough. And this is a practice in contrast and how to... I probably am bringing way too much contrast into the background right now. Background should not have this much contrast. But I can always go back and edit it. Gotta zoom in. Wait, I have to... it's fine. Hope that white space doesn't bother you in the OBS. I'm a beginner at OBS, so yeah. I do not 100% like it. Nope, not you. Should be darker in the middle. And brighter at the sides, like in the reference. Okay. I started with my traffic system, by the way. Started with a tutorial, but then I ran into an issue that I found annoying, so I stopped working on it. Gotta look after it tomorrow. I'm so scared of that. No singing. I kind of want to sing, but I have music in the background, so I should not. think I need another brush. I think I want this one with pen pressure. Thanks. I've been thinking all the different things I could be streaming, and I've thought maybe I could be streaming code practice, but I am not so sure yet. That might just be an embarrassment for me. But I started doing Code Wars, already solved like 11. It's not that, I know it's not much, but it's much up from 0. So I might do that one day. But I think I gotta practice a little first, but I like to practice. Should I change? I kind of want to make a brush for no first I gotta make some twigs that look out from this tree. Which one? I never find it. Higher up. This one, yes, this one. Hard brush. Should hide the rest so I don't get distracted by it. My god. Okay, I need to too curvy. Now delete some part of it. Okay. Now I shade it. Okay. Looks better. Looks more cohesive with the rest. I feel like I need more of those. Let's merge that down. I'm always scared to merge layers, but you have to do It's like in Blender, applying modifiers. At some point, you have to do it. Alright. Copy paste that. Flip it a little. Put it here. Stretch it. Some more. Merge it down. I don't know if I did a lot more than before. I don't know if I advanced a lot today. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. A little smaller. I need to do something so it doesn't look so obviously copy pasted. Maybe edit warp. No. Anyway, now it looks a little bit different. Haven't smudged a lot today. I like the smudge tool, but I haven't done it a lot. It's a little strange. Should use it. Okay, also smudge this one. Okay. Let's work on this one. Let's first find it. There it is. Okay. It's a little darker. not what the tree looks like in reality, but I tried to get it to look more like the other trees, and I kind of went this direction. Yep. Oh, here it looks so bad. Gotta do something. Gotta do something about that. Just smudge it. Smudge it. Smudge it here. I don't know how long I've been going on for. I probably gonna quit soon. I know I did not arrive that far from when from last time. Wait, I should make some folders. Don't know what that does. Let's make all of that in one. Trees. Get that. No hardness, just a little darker sky. And then oh, this smudge tool is so slow again. Something is happening. Oh no. I don't know what that is, but that is annoying. That happens to me sometimes. When this smudge tool doesn't change. It doesn't go away when I move out of the canvas. It's so laggy. Alright, now it's gone. Is it because spacing is on? Because I don't want the spacing to be on. Anyway, I gotta fix this. Oh, it's still happening. Not good. Try to fix everything. Draw slightly darker. Here. Draw lighter. Here. And then the smudge. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Just like that, yeah. Is the picture really high res? It's not very much. It's 1920 by 1080. Maybe I should have. You think that's the problem with the smudge tool? I've researched some things and I've seen it could be spacing, it could be smoothing, but I haven't really found the reason yet. Also, since I'm not that an experienced artist yet, I don't really know which resolutions are good or bad. I just know I don't wanna draw more detailed. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could. See. I'm kind of losing motivation. I'm wondering if I should make a brush because I kind of think I need some bushes and some twigs and leaves. Maybe I could make a twig brush. I'll see. So what I can see here is some twigs. That are lying there. So I will try to kind of replicate some twigs. Kind of have to think about that they shouldn't look so repeated. So this is also a trial and error thing. So I might not know. I haven't done that a lot, so gonna have to do those mistakes. Gonna have to go through this stage of the mistakes. I feel like this does not repeat well yet, but I've done seamless textures for 3D artwork before, so I'm kind of trying to think of the principles I know for that. Shouldn't take that much, actually. I think shouldn't be that complicated. So, some twigs. Alright, I'm gonna try it with this one. I don't wanna be too long on this. Let's call it Twigs01. Obviously it's not gonna be used like this, but it's going to be size jitter, a little bit of angle, pen pressure, like that, lots of scattering. The other, I don't really know the other settings. Maybe I should. Color dynamics. I should definitely use that a little bit. But I don't know the I don't really have just a little bit. I don't really have color yet, so I don't know what purity means. No, I never know what I have in foreground and background. Okay, so no, I don't really like that. A little bit like this. I probably should I need even more spacing. No, I need a lot more spacing. And do I want saturation here? No. Or maybe a little bit, but okay. Okay, now we can have some twigs. Don't see a lot. I think it should be darker. Alright, so you can really clearly see that they repeat. It repeats. But yeah. Let's go back to this brush. No hardness. Get a brighter color and just... Alright. I'm thinking... Sort of want a bushy brush. Bushy. And I think I could make this brush with the brush. Maybe... What does this one look like? Oh, this is a smudge brush. This one look like... Nope. Nah, not really. I already tried this one. Maybe this one. Trying to make a bushy thing. I know there's no real obvious bushes in the reference image, but I want bushes. Kind of want this to be more squishy, more blurred. Should I dare to use the smudge brush? Not this one, this one. Yeah, let's do some smudge. Seems to work again. Okay, I gotta try this as a brush. Bush. Bush zero run. No. Let's go to the brush I just made. Yeah, that already seems to look quite well. Because it has all of the tricks, what the trick has. Let's just try it with this one. Should be bushes here, and then should be some bushes here. Kind of behind the trees, kind of like that it happened like that. Some bushes here, some bushes here. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna leave because I'm getting tired and losing some motivation. So I'm gonna to work on this piece. So I'm gonna stop working on this piece and get back to it in a few days. Stream again. Probably add some color because I'm getting bored of the grayscale. So to everyone who was here, maybe I don't know if someone's here right now, but to everyone who was here, thanks for being here, thanks for commenting if you commented, and watching, giving me some company while drawing, and I will see you again next time, maybe, if you are here. I mean, I will be here next time. So, goodbye.